From manifestation of coins, to energies, to turning on TVs, these are all signs of spirit are trying to connect with you. Hi guys, I'm Psychic Medium Dean James Fox, and I often get asked about how you can know whether your loved ones from the spirit world are trying to communicate with you. There are so many different ways, and in this video I thought we'd just break it down a little bit to make it nice and simple. For me, our loved ones communicate with us every single day. It may be simple, we may find a penny from heaven, or it could be that the feathers are just laying around the house, or it could be a little bit more scary than that. It could be that during your evenings or your nights you suddenly see a ghost. Is it your loved ones, or is it just a weird spook travelling around and just popping in to say hello? For me, I'd often go with, it's your loved ones, but how will we show? In this video, we're just going to have a look at a few different signs sent from spirit. So number one, let's go back to that dream state. We all start there before we even start our day, so why wouldn't the spirit world start there? They would often come and say hello, whether it be that you're dreaming of an old memory, or all of a sudden they're just in your thoughts and the dream feels so real. Every moment of that dream, you feel that you're walking the earth plane with your loved ones again. This is your loved ones coming and showing you that they are around you. Why would they show you during your dreams? It's because we're at our most relaxed. It's the time when our bodies are at peace, we're not thinking about anything else. So this gives the opportunity to the spirit world to pop into a clear mind, and that's exactly what you have when you're asleep and in sleep state. Number two could be simply a vision or an apparition. Now, I know I mentioned about the ghost popping up and saying, hello! No, it doesn't always work that way. It can be really simple. It can be that out of the corner of your eye you see a dark shadow, or out the other eye you see a flash of light, or it could be a solid form. You could actually see, you open the bedroom door and right in front of you is your grandma, your granddad, your mum, your dad, really strong and solid. Or it could be that they're see-through, they're just a glimpse between the two worlds, but they're showing you that they're around. This is one of the clearer ones. These are the ones that most people accept and say, yes, I saw my grandma, I saw my granddad, because it is solid form. The world's really weird we live in. We're told that we only accept things that we see with our own eyes, but us as mediums, we accept the openness of the world, openness of the energies, and the openness of energy is the key to all communication with spirit. So we don't need to see them as solid form, even though it's the biggest sign that you'll have from them. How many of you have actually had a smell or a scent that shouldn't be there? It could be that your granddad used to wear Old Spice and you stood in this flower market and all you can smell is roses and you get that whiff of Old Spice, a smell that shouldn't be there. Or nobody's been cooking in the house and you smell grandma's cooking. You know it's hers because there's always that distinguished smell. It's the only sign that you can accept because it's the one you feel with love. It should invoke an emotion. And that's how you know that you're connecting with your loved ones, is because you feel it, you sense it, so you know it. So when you're smelling these senses, some are good, some are roses, some are flowers, some are favourite fragrances. Others you might smell tobacco, nursing homes, cleaning products. All of these will invoke an emotion, invoke a memory. It's you communicating with your loved ones. How do we know? Because you're thinking of them for no reason other than that smell made you think of them. It's their sign saying, I'm stood with you. Now, distinguished sounds is one of my favourites. Now I say distinguished sounds because it is something that you go, I know exactly what that is. I know exactly what it is. It's something that is distinctive just for you, but it's not just distinctive, it's distinguished, it's there, it's prominent, and it's actually right in front of your nose. Okay, your ears. So what could that be? Well, it could simply be that you hear footsteps across the landing, the doors being opened, jangling of keys, but my favourite ones are when you actually listen and you're just driving along the road and that one song comes on that reminds you of that special person. They pop into your mind and they're there. Or it could be the opposite way around. It could be very simple that you're thinking of the one in spirit and their song suddenly plays on the radio. That's not magic, that's not coincidence, that is a sign from heaven letting you know that they're there. Now, the one that my mum really believes in is animals that become as messengers. They come to us and show us that our loved ones are around. It could be simple that it's a robin. It could be something else that's significant to that one person. And when I say significant to that one person, if they loved British bulldogs and you're walking down the road and you're thinking of them, and all of a sudden a British bulldog comes running across the park with its owner chasing after it, who knows? Just maybe your loved ones have sent that animal as a messenger to you to make you think of them. Again, listen to how I repeat that. You're thinking of them. Is it you that's thinking of them? Or is it them that's showing you they are there? One of the other common ones is repetitive numbers. Yep, repetitive numbers like ones, one, one and one, 1, 2, 3, 4, always waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning. These numbers just constantly being repeated and shown anywhere. It could be that you woke up at 10 minutes past 2 in the morning, so that's 0210. You go to the microwave and all of a sudden the timer set as 01, the exact same number. Isn't it clever how you see this repetitive number all over? Or it could be the birth dates of past loved ones, it could be the times that they passed, it could be a significant number to you, but it will be constantly shown to you. This again, should I say, is your loved one saying, I'm here, you accept this is symbology, but it's me. We come to you with numbers because you recognise them. You know it's us. Now, we've all done this one. We found feathers and coins in places that they shouldn't be. We've been walking down the street and we find a really beautiful pebble or crystal and go, well, that shouldn't be here. We're in the middle of Birmingham, Halifax, Bradford, Huddersfield, wherever. You go, why would that be there? And again, you walk around the corner and there's another one. And you get home and then there's the same symbol again. Whether it be pennies from heaven or when feathers appear, angels are near, whichever you choose as a symbol from your loved ones, it's you saying, I accept that as my symbol, and your spirit family will show you that over and over and over again. The same as we said about the numbers, it's repeated so we know it's them. Also, my favourite one, and this happens to me so many times throughout in the day, it's ridiculous, is manifestation of energy. Now, I don't mean, again, like these ghosts and ghoulies are going to pop up and go, boo, welcome to my world. It's not like that. It's simple things. Do your lights keep blowing? Do you walk into a room and the lights switched on? How odd. Do you go into the kitchen and all of a sudden the microwave goes bing? You didn't even put any food in the microwave. Why is that technology doing its own thing? Well, it could simply be that the spirit world are using their energies and the energies of the earth plane and the energies around us and actually manifesting energy through electricity. It's one of the easier ways for them to communicate, to be absolutely honest, because again, energy and energy added together makes power, and that is communication. So, did you leave the light on, or have your loved ones left you a message? Did the microwave go bing because you'd forgot to set the timer? Or was it your loved ones going, oi, I'm stood here, this is my place, I'm welcome anytime? Keep that in mind. Don't just presume that we're getting a bit of old-timers, Alzheimer's forgetfulness. I like to think that our loved ones will show us in any way. The most common one in this field is where televisions will turn on or radios will turn on and turn off, or you'll be watching a programme and suddenly the images will change and they won't be there and then they're back again, or you walk in and the television's watching Coronation Street because it was your grandma's favourite. It's really simple if you accept it. Don't dismiss it, but don't be scared of it either. It's just easier for them. Now, one that us as mediums often have are buzzing in our ears. Sometimes we hear a little bit of a ringing, and again, this is the energy being formed by spirit to show us that we're around, that they're with us right now. They're trying to communicate in the old-fashioned way of the gob. Us in Yorkshire, for those that don't know what the gob is, it's the mouth. They're trying to make it physical again, and that's really important when we talk about spirit, about how physical we want them to be. So they will try their hardest to make it so. It's difficult for them, and that's why sometimes it just feels like it's not set right, and the sounds are a little bit muffled, or the buzzing continues. Please keep all these steps in mind, because they won't just try and show you one, they may show you 4 or 5 or 6 or 7, they may even show you all 9. But for me, any communication is the best communication. So keep your eyes, your ears, but most of all, your hearts open, and your loved ones will show you that they are there every single day, in every single way. If you've enjoyed this video and you want to know more about mediums, psychics, spooks and spells, then please remember to click the subscribe button and the notification bell, and the next time a video is added, you'll be notified. So until then, we will see you on the other side.